In my first or second year of university, I was crippling with anxiety. I felt my mind very busy, I didn't know how to stop the train of thoughts, and it gets especially uncomfortable when the situation got a bit stressful or I was worried. I took a lot of alone time, went in the park, looked at the sky, but I got to carry this anxious feeling around. And when it got to the point that I need to interrupt my important work as an intern and go in the bathroom to stay on the floor to calm down, I stumbled upon this. Well, this very book, because I don't have the English version with me. Eckhart Tolle. He's a piece of mindfulness and staying present. There are many, but I got to have a special relationship with him. And he said something on the line of, not to be able to stop thinking is a dreadful affliction, but we don't realize this because almost everyone is suffering from it, so it is considered normal. And the beginning of freedom is the realization that you are not the possessive entity, the thinker. First way that is proposed to disidentify from this thinker is to watch your thoughts. It said that there is one degree by which you can measure the success of your practice, and that is the degree of peace that you feel within. Let's see a few moments with E.T. because I can't say it better than he can.
Excessive thought activity often creates scenarios of things going wrong that are not happening now, may never happen, often probably will never happen, and even if they did happen, the actual situation would actually be easier to face than the imaginary situation in your mind, because there's nothing you can do, there's no action you can take to remedy an imaginary situation except to stop thinking it. But if an actual situation arises, you face it and you give it your attention, and then you take the action that you need to take. It's by realizing the futility and the destructive nature of these thoughts and choosing to step out. And what do you do to step out? First, you don't believe your mind that tells you, no, you can't step out, you have to continue thinking. No, you step out and take a conscious breath, or put your attention into the inner energy field of the body. A conscious choice to remove attention from thinking. And then see, thought will then try to pull your attention back in. It can go, come this way. And then you might, one little thought comes, do you follow it or don't you follow it? If you follow it, there's just this, oh.
Going back, I read these life-changing books and then I started a practice form of meditation. So once a day for 3, 5, 10 or 20 minutes when I'm at my peak performance, I sit on a chair, check in with my body and follow my breath. I call it breathing because there's so much around the word meditation. Or maybe it intimidates people. I use Headspace. I love Andy Paddycombe's voice, the man behind Headspace, and his story. He was a monk, he was a circus, and now he's sort of an entrepreneur. The main teaching is to be able to observe your thoughts without being drawn into them and go back to your breathing. Almost in all the exercises, you follow your breath, you try to let the thoughts that come go, and then go back to your breath. There are different variations of the same exercise. One that I really like is the one on anxiety. Follow your breath, observe your thoughts, and when a thought arises, you're supposed to let go and go back to the breath. This let go is broken down into steps. First, you label it as a thought or a feeling. Then you identify if it was negative, neutral, or positive. Then the third level, I didn't get, not good at this one. The third level, you identify the type of emotion that you have. See the thought, feeling or thought, negative, neutral, positive. Let go, come back to the breath. Really nice app, right? I acknowledge the importance of meditation for myself. I feel so much better when I do it. I feel so much alive. And I also can get to feel really mad when I'm not practicing on a consistent basis. You see, it goes both ways. I get both a positive and a negative reward. And still, I struggle with meditating daily. If you're a person who already does it, oh my god, please come to help me. Or just want to pick it up now, join the event on Habiter. Habiter, it's an app for online events. You create your events and get your friends to join you remotely for accountability. Exercise, meditation, all the healthy habits and more. If you like this video and would like to see more, go and click subscribe.